Hello my love and welcome back to the channel, and if you are new here, I am Kay, an astrologer, numerologist and spiritual witch here on YouTube. Listen, if you've been attracted to this video, take this as your confirmation from your own spirit guides and angels that you were meant to receive it. Check out the new book by me also, Make It Happen, How to Manifest Anything. The link is in the description box below. Let's get into your video. Hello and happy full moon in Taurus. I hope you've had a wonderful week so far and you are enjoying the energy. I'm super excited because I'm actually doing this recording on 11/11, the 11th of November, and I actually started at 1:11 p.m. in the afternoon, and I didn't plan that, it just happened that way. So I'll take that as a good sign from the universe. So welcome to your full moon affirmations, and anyone who wishes to skip past the astrology update and the energy in the universe, and anyone who wishes to skip past the channeled messages and the tarot cards and the oracle readings and the stuff that I've got to gift to you as well, just check the description box or the pinned comment and you can head straight towards the affirmations for this full moon, and I'll see you there. So this full moon that we're having, or that we have had this week on the 8th of November 2022 at 11:03 a.m. This was quite a special full moon because it was a lunar eclipse, and although you might be listening to this recording outside of the day that it happened, just know that when we have any kind of full moon, new moon, waning moon, waxing moon, it doesn't matter what stage the moon is in, it lasts for around 7 to 8 days. So the energies that I'm about to talk to you about will be vibrating all this week and will continue right up to at least the 15th of November, which will be next Tuesday. Secondly, if you are watching this or listening to this at any other time, it is perfectly fine because these affirmations can be used at any point you feel guided to use them. I'd just also really like to thank everybody who has recently joined me here on this channel, on this mission, quote unquote, with what I'm doing here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to people who have returned, and anybody who is new, and anybody who comes across this recording. Thank you. Just thank you so much for being here. So the lunar eclipse then, let's get into this. So this happened on the 8th at 11:03. And looking at the chart for the day, the energy that the universe is really giving us, and the message this week is about our direction, and it's definitely about stability and building foundations. And I feel this way because from looking at the chart, we had the moon. She was conjunct to the North Node. And if you listen to your horoscopes that I've done for November, you would have heard me say to you that this full moon is about where we're going. It is about direction because of the kind of full moon eclipse that we are having. It is by the North Node. So the universe is really supporting us with making those decisions around our direction. It is supporting us with going in a new direction, and at the same time the moon, she was also conjunct at the exact same degree, 16 degrees, in the sign of Taurus, with the planet that causes unexpected change. And I love this. This is an indication from the universe that right about now, for some of us, and it certainly did happen to me this week when I thought about my week and what's happened and the decisions I've made, we could unexpectedly go in a new direction. We could have a change of heart about something, and I'm giving you the message of a change of heart, purely because it's the moon, and the moon is a representation of our emotions. So it's not necessarily what we're thinking that might change. It could be what we have been feeling that may change. We may feel something unexpected or different, and that could cause some kind of change in our life to do with direction. And if so, then just know that it is kind of probably divinely blessed, this change of heart that you've had, because of what is going on in the universe. Now, the second thing to note about this full moon week is that we are dealing with Taurus's energy. Okay, so the moon, the north node, and these energies are being heavily influenced by what Taurus deals with. In astrology, Taurus is the sign that rules over wealth, it rules over stability, it rules over money, it rules over what we value or what we place value on. This is also a fixed sign. So in astrology we have fixed, cardinal and mutable signs, and a fixed sign is an energy that will like things a certain way, a sign that likes stability, likes to know what's happening, likes to know that there's a plan A, a plan B, and even a plan Z if needed to when it comes to life. This isn't a sign that is more spontaneous as one of the fixed signs. Taurus is also an earth sign, so this is about grounding, stability and foundations. So the message, I guess, that I can interpret from the universe as an astrologer for us all is, now is really a time under this full moon eclipse energy to consider how you feel about things, and consider how you feel about your direction, your stability, and anything that you have been feeling needs to change in your life, because certainly the universe is supporting us all with this. So I hope you've had a wonderful full moon and the rest of the week goes well. Now, as we move through the month of November, and again, you might want to go to your own personal horoscope and check out what this means for you on the channel. If you look under the horoscope playlist, you will see earth signs, water signs, air signs, and so forth. You can just find your sign. Around the 23rd, when we have the new moon that is going to be happening for November, as I mentioned in our horoscopes for all the signs, the universe is giving us a window of opportunity for a blessing, and it really does depend where the planet Jupiter will turn direct in your star signs chart. So for example, if you're an Aquarius like me, it could be one part of life. If you're a Libra, if you're a Virgo, whatever you are, there's going to be a dedicated area of life that the planet that brings blessings, growth, wealth and prosperity, Jupiter, will be blessing for you. So do check that out. Nearer to the full moon, that's coming up, I'll do another energy recording for you and another affirmation recording, and I'll delve into that a bit more then. So let's move on to the messages that I got from the Oracle and the tarot decks for you. And I've never actually done this in a recording, but I normally do this on readings, but I'm going to do it now on this recording because I feel pulled to. If you are listening to this, I would like you to think of a question that you would like the response to, or some kind of advice or guidance, and I'm going to ask Spirit for a card for you, and we're going to see what it is. So let's do this live as we're recording. Spirit, what response do you have for the person who may be asking a question right now? What advice and guidance would you give this person? I'm sorry if you can hear me shuffling. I'm just shuffling the deck for you. What advice and guidance do you have for the person who may be asking a question? Okay, and the card that has jumped out for you, it says reconsider. So I hope that's helpful. You've got one response of reconsider. Let's pull another one. Can we have another card, please, Spirit? What advice and guidance would you give to the person who is asking a question right now? Okay, and your next card that's flipped over is forgiveness. So I hope that is helpful. First time I've done it, I hope that is helpful. You've got forgiveness and reconsider as two responses from Spirit. So moving on, from my personal deck of cards that I've put together, when I asked for a message for you guys, for the collective, the card that flipped out was Life is Beautiful. And this card reads, regardless of any challenges, upset or setbacks, life is beautiful right now. Look for the good, pause for a moment, and find the beauty in your life. So I really hope that that is helpful for someone who may have needed it. Then from the fortune card deck, the card that jumped out for you was Paradise as the message to give for the collective. And when I looked at this card, the message that came to me was being in a state of real bliss. You know, there is possibly some of you who have been longing to get to a place, it almost felt like, or to achieve something, or to do something, or to reach some kind of, I want to say, marker is the word they're giving me, or you've been looking for some kind of sign for something that you have reached a certain place, which you may call paradise. And this is to let you know that you are on your way there. And the message on the card actually reads that this card indicates that you are searching for an ultimate happiness in your life and have many unfulfilled desires. Okay, this is good. This is the first time I'm reading this. So it's very closely aligned to what I was intuitively feeling. Then it continues and it says, you may currently be unhappy about what's happening in the world or your own personal life and looking for inner peace and tranquility. The answers to your questions about the meaning in life, death, and what really makes you happy will be answered, but be patient. So for those of you who may be on a journey looking for some kind of ideal paradise, Spirit has come through to let you know that it's on its way. You will arrive there, you will achieve it. But please just take a moment to reflect, I want to say, on what is happening and potentially why it's happening, and take everything as, you know, it's meant to be as it's meant to be on your journey to wherever or wherever you consider to be paradise for you. So the next card from the next deck that we got for you as I asked for a message for the collective was card 45 in this deck, and it says time to go. And again, when I looked at this intuitively, the pictures and the imagery gives me a message of someone who needs to really make a start with something, whatever it is that you may need to make a start with. If this message resonates for you, then maybe you will know, but it seems as though your spirit guides are coming through to let you know that it's really time to crack on. And the card meaning actually reads from this deck, it says endings, completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey or have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience this far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on and gain new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do or experience in your present circumstance. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for some time. Your destiny is calling you. So yes, please take that leap of faith, I want to say, for anyone who feels like they need to. I pulled quite a few cards for you for this full moon. From the Romance Angels deck, the card that fell out for you when I asked for a message was Healing Family Issues. And this card reads, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So that is a very specific message, and I hope that reaches anybody who needs it. Next up, postcard from Spirit. I asked for a message for the collective from this deck, and the card that fell out for you reads, dearest you, there are times when loss is part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over from our dimension to our dimension. So this is from your spirit guides to their dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in a destructive way. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and interrogate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons that were learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed over, even more of you will remain. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love will heal all. We are loving you and sending you much love, always and forever, your spirit guides. So a message about loss there, and interestingly from the deck before, a message about being time to move on. So I do feel, this is the first time I've read this card as well, I didn't know what it was. I do feel that Spirit has come through quite strongly to say to those of us or those of you who may have experienced loss or may need to move on from something, this full moon lunar eclipse may be a good time to start to make that transition. So I do hope that this message reaches whoever needs it, and to let you know that clearly your guides are walking with you, your angels, whatever you believe in, God, however you believe in a higher power, you are being supported to make this step, I want to say is the word they're giving me, to move on from something. So finally, before we move on to our affirmations, I pulled a tarot card for the collective, and the card that jumps from the deck is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is an energy of being in a state of not being sure whether you can continue to go on, or whether you should continue to invest in a situation, person, place or thing. And this message, I feel, that came to me is to let you know that take a pit stop, take a break, do some evaluation, however that resonates for you, but you must keep going. Like the Nine of Wands is a card of investment. It's either a message to continue to invest or to step back and make a decision over whether you want to continue to invest or where you should continue to invest. So however that resonates for you, whoever this may be helpful for, reflect before you make a decision over whether you wish to invest in a situation, person, place or thing before you continue, or whether it's time for you to go in a new direction. Obviously we're having this full moon around the North Node, this eclipse, which is about direction, as I've explained. And for others of you, it could well be that this is a message for you to continue to invest. So you take what resonates, what's helpful, and you leave the rest. Okay, so now we're going to move into the affirmations for this full moon lunar eclipse. And just to say that my intention when I placed these together was to ensure that whoever needs the support, whoever needs to affirm and confirm that their direction, their stability and their life is going to be okay, that this message will help them and support them in any way. You can come back and listen to these affirmations as much as you want at any point. even if it's no longer the full moon in Taurus, it really doesn't matter. And this is because when I asked my guides what I should write down as an affirmation, the focus and guidance that I asked for was to give me affirmations that focus on stability, solid direction, and embracing change, the three main energies of this full moon lunar eclipse. And even if it's no longer the full moon lunar eclipse for you when you catch this, this is the intention: to affirm stability, solid direction, and embracing change. So I will read an affirmation out loud for you. I will leave a space. You can repeat this in your mind, internally, or you can say it out loud, whatever would serve you in this moment. So I invite you to get yourself comfortable, or listen in your earphones, continue about your day, driving, whatever it is that you're doing, and let's affirm our stability, our solid foundations and direction, and embrace any change, positive change, that the universe has for us. I am walking into a season of blessings. My new path I embrace is divinely chosen for my purpose. I am open to what the universe has for me. I have no fear. I am stable mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, and physically. My health is protected from any viruses, illness, or damage. My plan for my direction is solid and will unfold in alignment with my desires. I release all situations, people, places, and things that do not serve me. My past experience will not impact the blessings that are due to me. I'm filled with excitement and welcome positive new directions and change. I am loved, protected, guided, and blessed by light beings and spirit guides who never steer me wrong. I am grateful for the universe's energy aligning me and my life for my highest good. I am walking into a season of blessings. My new path I embrace is divinely chosen for my purpose. I am open to what the universe has for me. I have no fear. I am stable mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, and physically. My health is protected from any viruses, illness, or damage. My plan for my direction is solid and will unfold in alignment with my desires. I release all situations, people, places, and things that do not serve me. My past experience will not impact the blessings that are due to me. I'm filled with excitement and welcome positive, new change and direction. I am loved, protected, guided, and blessed by light beings and spirit guides who never steer me wrong. I am grateful for the universe's energy aligning me and my life for my highest good. Well done, my love. You have just affirmed and confirmed your stability, your solid direction, and embraced any positive change that is due to you or will come to you under this full moon lunar eclipse energy. Thank you for being here and thank you for listening. I wish you so much love, luck, and light as we move forward. And if you are listening to this around the full moon as we close out this year of 2022. Do check the description box and you might find some links and things there that are interesting for you. If you are someone who loves to manifest, do check out How to Manifest Anything. That's down there. And I'm also about to release the 2023 moon calendar for those of you who love to follow the moon phases like myself. I've done all the astrology for 2023, updated it, improved it, and made this year so much more better in terms of the planner based on feedback that I received for 2022, hence why it's taken me a little bit longer to perfect it. And those of you who have emailed to ask whether I will do one for next year, I wasn't going to because so much has happened this year for me personally and I wasn't sure if I'd have time. But because some of you did make contact, I did decide to do it and I did decide to update it. The reason why I wasn't going to is because I knew I really wanted to update it and improve it for 2023. So I have done that and I'm hoping to make it available by the end of November. Okay, so you'll have it in good time for 2023. It will be up on Amazon. If you haven't listened to your horoscope for the month of November, do check that out because they should be up on the channel if you go to the horoscope playlist. There are a few signs that I still need to do, which I will be doing after I finish this recording, so you will get a mid-month to end-month horoscope for your personal sign, and of course you will be getting the December horoscopes, the last ones for this year before I start to look at what's going on for all signs for 2023. And you know, I really hope, my only intention was that there was something here to help whoever comes across this recording. So please do give the video a like if you haven't already. Drop me a comment, let me know how this resonates. Are you going in a new direction? Have you felt different under this full moon lunar eclipse? Has anything changed suddenly in your life that you can now link to what's going on in the universe? Please do let me know, because I do love hearing from you. And if you're new here, then why not subscribe? I would love to see you here again, and hopefully see you again for the new moon on the 23rd, when I will put together another recording just like this for you based on what's going on around the new moon. So happy full moon, my love, and I will catch you in the next video, I guess. So lots of love to you. I'll see you soon.